Alright lads, let's get straight to it. I need you to listen carefully because this one might sting a bit. You know that warm, comforting cup of coffee you reach for first thing in the morning, the one you swear you can't function without? Well, what if I told you that very cup could be slowly damaging your penis? Chuckle, yeah I know, it sounds dramatic, maybe even a bit cheeky, but stick with me. By the end of this, you'll see exactly why I'm saying it. And once you know, you'll never look at your morning brew the same way again. Now, before you throw your mug across the room, let me say this. I'm not here to ruin your life or take away life's small pleasures. Coffee's been with us for centuries. It's social, it's ritual, it's comfort in a cup. But here's the problem. For men over 50, coffee has a very different effect than it does for a 20-year-old lad pulling an all-nighter at uni. At our age, what you drink, what you eat, what you breathe, it all lands differently in the body. And when it comes to sexual health, to performance, to blood flow down there, it matters more than ever. So, here's the uncomfortable truth. Caffeine, when it's constantly pumped into your system, tightens your blood vessels. That means less blood flow. And what's an erection really? It's blood flow. Without it, things just don't rise to the occasion. I'm not saying one cup ruins you for life, but when you've been drinking it every morning for 30, 40 years, your system's running on overdrive. The stress hormones spike, the blood vessels constrict, and before you know it, you're wondering why things aren't working the way they used to. Have you noticed that? You wake up less often with morning wood. You get in the mood, but halfway through, the body just doesn't follow. Or maybe you can perform, but it feels weaker, less reliable. You chalk it up to getting older. But let me tell you, it's not just age, it's habits, and coffee is a sneaky one. Are you still with me? Drop a yes in the comments if this is making you think twice about your morning brew. Let me walk you through it. Coffee triggers adrenaline. That's your fight or flight hormone. It makes you feel alert, focused, ready for the day. Great when you're running to catch a train, terrible when you're trying to be intimate. Because adrenaline is designed to shut down unnecessary functions like digestion and, sexual performance. When your body thinks you're under attack, the last thing it's prioritising is an erection. Now imagine doing that to yourself every morning for years. Your body's in a constant low-grade stress response. Add in the fact that men over 50 often have stiffer arteries, maybe a bit of plaque build-up, maybe high blood pressure, and you've got a recipe for disaster. You're basically choking off the very thing you want to keep alive, healthy blood flow to your penis. I can see some of you smirking, thinking, come on, Mira, it's just coffee. But here's the kicker. Studies have shown that high caffeine intake is linked with lower testosterone levels over time. And testosterone, lads, is your lifeblood. It's energy, mood, muscle, drive, and yes, erections. Without it, you're running on fumes. Now don't panic. I'm not here to tell you to throw coffee out forever. I'd never survive a Yorkshire winter without something warm in my hands. But what I want you to see is that moderation, timing, and alternatives can make all the difference. Instead of hammering your body with 3 or 4 mugs a day, you can swap, you can cut down, you can shift the ritual into something that works with your body instead of against it. Think about it like this. You wouldn't keep slamming your car accelerator every morning and then wonder why the engine's burning out. Same thing here. The older we get, the more delicate the machinery is, the more it needs looking after. So let me show you what you can do. First thing in the morning, instead of coffee, try warm water with lemon. Sounds boring, doesn't it? But it hydrates, it wakes the system gently, and it helps your blood vessels relax. Give it a week, and you'll notice you feel more naturally awake, not wired, not jittery. You'll notice your energy lasts longer instead of spiking and crashing. And yes, you'll notice a difference in your erections. By week 2, you'll probably be sleeping better. Coffee after 2 p.m. is notorious for messing with sleep, even if you think you're used to it. And poor sleep means poor testosterone production. That's a direct hit to your manhood. Swapping herbal teas, ginger, ginseng, even hibiscus. These don't just give you warmth and flavour, they actively support blood flow. By week 3, your system's recalibrating. Your stress hormones level out. Your morning wood starts coming back. You'll notice your energy is steadier, you're less irritable, and you actually feel calmer in your own skin. And by week 4, well, this is where the magic happens. Testosterone starts creeping up, blood pressure eases, and your body begins trusting itself again. You're not stuck in that fight or flight state anymore. And when the mood strikes, your body's ready to go. Are you following so far? Type 2 in the comments if this is hitting home.
Now, here's the bit I love, because I'm not just here to take things away from you, I'm here to give you options. One brilliant swap is matcha green tea. It's got caffeine, but it releases slowly, so you don't get the blood vessel constriction or the crash. Plus, it's packed with antioxidants that actually improve circulation. Another favorite is beetroot juice. Sounds awful, tastes earthy, but lads, it's like rocket fuel for your blood vessels. It boosts nitric oxide, which is the very compound that makes Viagra work. Only this way, you're not dependent on a pill, you're supporting your body naturally. And if you really truly love your coffee, limit it. 1 small cup in the morning, after you've eaten, not on an empty stomach, and not late in the day. Respect it like a treat, not a lifeline. That way, you still get the pleasure without the long-term cost. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you thought about your penis the same way you think about your heart? Because in truth, they're connected. Erectile dysfunction is often the first warning sign of heart disease. If things aren't working down there, it's usually because blood flow everywhere is compromised. And coffee, with its impact on blood vessels, is part of that story. Still with me? Drop a yes if you're still tuned in and learning something new. I want you to picture this. Imagine it's 30 days from now. You've cut back on coffee, you've swapped in healthier drinks, you've stuck with it. You wake up in the morning and you've got your morning wood back. Not just a half-hearted one, a real one. You've got more energy, your mood's lifted, you're sharper, and when it comes time for intimacy, you're confident again. That's not a fantasy, that's biology. Your body wants to work if you give it half a chance. And here's another secret. Women notice. They notice when a man's got vitality, when he's looking after himself, when he's not constantly wired and tired. They notice when he's got that spark in his eyes again. And that's what I want for you. Not just function, but confidence, vitality, the whole package. Let me give you a couple of bonus tips to go along with cutting down coffee. Move your body daily. Doesn't have to be a marathon, just walk, stretch, lift something. Exercise pumps blood flow, and blood flow is what we're after. Eat foods that support circulation, dark leafy greens, berries, nuts, fatty fish. And please, hydration. Half the time when you're reaching for coffee, what your body really wants is water. And the last one, stress management. Remember how I said coffee spikes adrenaline? Well, life already gives you enough of that. Work stress, financial stress, family stress. The last thing you need is to add more fuel to the fire. Try breath work, meditation, even just sitting quietly for 5 minutes a day. It sounds soft, but it's powerful. Lower stress means higher testosterone, better erections, better life. Are you with me, lads? Comment 1 if you think this is worth discussing openly. So let's wrap it up. Coffee isn't evil, but for men over 50, it's playing a much bigger role than you realize in damaging your penis, your performance, your confidence. Too much caffeine tightens blood vessels, lowers testosterone, messes with sleep, and keeps your body in a constant stress state. The fix is simple. Cut down, swap out, hydrate, and support your system naturally. Within weeks, you'll notice the difference, not just in the bedroom, but in every part of your life. Now, I want you to picture yourself again, but this time, 6 months from now. You're stronger, fitter, sharper. Your energy's steady, your mood's better, and your sex life, it's back. You're not living in fear of failure, you're living with confidence. That's what this channel is about, helping men over 50 get that edge back naturally with real science, no fluff. So if you've made it this far, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button because we've got more coming. More tips, more strategies, more truth bombs like this one. And trust me, you don't want to miss them.